Campaign season was robust and energetic with a full schedule of events, including a whistle-stop tour on a historic train, the successful Republican National Convention, and 2 presidential debates with Democratic candidate Walter Mondale. It was this debate exchange from October 21st, 1984, that historians say was a pivotal moment of the president's campaign.
campaign 竞选活动。rally 集会。
To his wife's law firm for state business. That's number one.
I don't care what you say about me, but you ought to be ashamed of yourself for jumping on my wife. You're not worth being on the same platform.
I'll tell you something, Mr. Clinton. Don't try to escape it.
debate 辩论。
नहीं नरेंद्र मोदी जी पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है, बीजेपी पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है, आरएसएस पूरा हिंदू समाज नहीं है।
opposition 反对派。
I can't. The third one I can't. Sorry. Oops.
And then, of course, the Fox News Republican debate from just last month. New Jersey
candidate 候选人。
I try to beat the deadline to apply for a mail-in ballot. Some.
I got here at 8:30.
voting 投票。
The U.S. Supreme Court ruled Pennsylvania can count backup votes when initial mail-in ballots are rejected for technical reasons. The ruling is considered a defeat for Republicans in the critical
ballot 选票。
A vote for President Trump is a vote for a big open tent party that welcomes people from all backgrounds and all walks of life.
endorsement 背书。
The parties are in Michigan, another crucial battleground.
Hello, Michigan.
On the final weekend of campaigning,
4 days left.
swing state 摇摆州。
is in. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I think the Republican Party has gone down the wrong path.
I don't think as a human being he has a great personality, but I like the issues and I like what he stands for.
voters 投票人。
It's at the party's national convention. The main difference is who runs them. Caucuses are run by political parties, and primaries are run by the state. Caucuses were the original method for selecting a candidate, but most states now hold primaries because the state pays for it rather than the party. There are 2 main types of primaries, open primaries and closed primaries.
caucus 政党会议。primary 初选。
No peace, no justice, no peace, no justice, no peace, no justice.
From the
grassroots 草根运动。
This map shows you Trump's sheer dominance in Iowa. He's projected to win 98 out of 99 counties. Nikki Haley set to snag just 1, and by 1 vote, merely 1 vote. The state's 40
landslide 压倒性。
Tonight, I congratulated Donald Trump and offered to work with him on behalf of our country. I hope that he will be a successful president for all Americans. This is not the outcome we wanted or we worked so hard for, and I'm sorry that we did not win this election for the values we share and the vision we hold for our country.
concession speech 败选演讲。
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated. I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton. She congratulated us. It's about us. On our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she fought very hard.
Victory speech 胜选演讲
This is Donald Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, a 39-year-old junior senator from Ohio.
A man who loves America. He will faithfully stand by President Donald Trump's side as they win this election.
You've probably at least heard his name. He's a best-selling author.
Running mate 竞选伙伴Majority 多数
Number two, no one has said my son has done anything wrong, and I did not on any occasion. And no one has ever said it. Not
I didn't
one.
say you were doing anything wrong.
You said I set up my son to work in an oil company. Isn't that what you said? Get your words straight, Jack.
That's what I hear on MSNBC.
You don't hear that in MSNBC. You did not hear that. But you heard. Look, okay, I'm not going to get in an argument with you, man.
No, I don't want to.
Well, yeah, you do. But look, Pat, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
It looks like you don't have anyone that bold as Trump does. Let him talk.
Any other questions?
Yeah, all right.
Minority 少数
The vast majority of U.S. states have a winner-take-all system. Whoever wins the most popular votes in that state gets all of the state's electoral votes. Like many compromises, the Electoral College system is not perfect. It's got one major quirk. The candidate who wins the presidency may not be the one who gets the most popular votes. This has happened several times in history.
Electoral College 选举人团
It's called the poll of record, and it's the final poll of the election for pollsters. I'm Garrett Archer with a look inside the numbers, and these polls are flowing in for Arizona. According to 6 polls of record, former President Trump likely is ahead of Vice President Kamala Harris here by anywhere from a point to as high as 8 points, a very wide range. In fact, it's one of our local pollsters, Data Orbital, that gives Trump that decisive lead. The other 2 local pollsters, Noble Predictive Insights and High Ground, those 2 see it much closer.
Poll 民意调查
Did I get that one right?
Chief Justice Roberts, President Carter, President Clinton.
Inauguration 就职典礼
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the peril of
Pledge 承诺
Like you had a third term. And I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. I'd be fine with that.
Term 任期
Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow. Vice President Ford will be sworn in as president at that hour in this office.
Impeachment 弹劾
Senator Grubin! Jimmy Handsome Fox. I know. How's my favorite lobbyist, Jim? I can't complain. Good. What took you so long, huh? Ethics committee hearings. You gotta get one of those poker apps on your phone. Right? Yeah. Hey, I was thinking... 1334? Yeah.
Hi.
I have something to say, actually, about that bill. I have these petitions.
Lobbying, 游说